To renovate or not to renovate? That is the question. And that's actually probably about as close as you're ever going to see Shakespeare and I get together. Because, just don't you sort of reach a certain age in life where you're just like, I don't want to pretend I like certain things anymore. And you know what? I don't like Shakespeare. There, I've said it. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. Think of me what you will. Now, back to renovations. If you're thinking about selling your house, should you renovate? Well, there's a couple of things you want to think of in terms of that. One is how much to spend and what to spend it on, but especially how much to spend. So it's really important that you not renovate your house so beautifully and amazingly that you have the only $750,000 house in a $500,000 neighborhood. Having the most expensive house in the neighborhood by a big gap is a big problem. So make sure you've had a look at what houses in your neighborhood sell for, houses that are comparable to you. Be honest with yourself about the condition of your house versus the condition of the houses that are selling and what they're selling for. Look at what the market is paying for houses in your neighborhood and believe that. And of course, you also want to think about which things you should and shouldn't do. And that's a great time to have a talk with your realtor about which renovations might be ones that are worthwhile, not just in general, but specifically for your home, for that neighborhood, for the market right now. Now, the other thing to think about when you're thinking about renovating because you're going to sell the house is that it's a very different thing than renovating if you were going to, say, spend the next 20 years of your life enjoying that house. If you were planning to live in that house for 20 years, you go ahead and make that house exactly what you want. You put that jacuzzi tub smack dab in the middle of the rec room in the basement if that's what you want. And you would be surprised how many people want that. I've been in a lot of houses. I've seen things. But if you're renovating to sell your house, then you have to keep in mind that you are no longer renovating for yourself. You are renovating for the buyers, and you are trying to renovate for the widest swath of buyers that you can to appeal to as many of them as possible. So keep it neutral, nothing bold, nothing crazy. Head on down to your local home renovation store and see what's selling in the kitchen section more than anything else. That's probably what you're after. So just remember, if you're thinking of renovating your house because you want to sell it, then do a little work up front, and that could save you a lot of trouble in the end. Or as Shakespeare would say, I have no idea. I don't enjoy that. I think we already covered that.